Today is September 11th, 2019. We're at Karen Hutchinson's house off 18th Circle in Vancouver, Washington. I think it's 12508 Northeast 18th Circle, Vancouver, Washington. And what I'm attempting to do is, you can't really see it visibly, and so I imagine it's even be harder to see on tape. But there's a seam right, actually that's not it, it's to the left of those, and the right, that's actually the good mud in there. But it goes all the way where they originally sheetrocked. They left a very bad seam, so we took the popcorn ceiling down, patched up as much as their work as we could, because they popcorn roofed it, so they really didn't do any mud and tape smoothing like you would normally do on sheetrock. They just did one row of mud, put tape on it. That's really it. They kind of filled in the screw holes only if they were deep enough to where they weren't flush. So we're attempting to fix that. The rest of the house is okay except for this bedroom. This is bedroom number 1, we call it. It's got the same problem. And what I've done is sanded that seam all the way across. And I'll put some just hot mud on there to dry really quick, sand it smooth, and then sheet texture on that. You can see I've got all the rooms masked for shooting texture. Shoot it with that hopper there, it's called a hopper, and this compressor. And then this room's all masked, and right before we start fixing this ceiling, I will mask this light so it doesn't get any texture on it. We'll do the same thing in here, basically. Try to fill any spots. You can kind of see there. The reason it looks brighter on the screen is I just sanded there, so it looks a little brighter on the screen. If you get really close, let's see where the line at. Right there, you can see a little line. All right, let's see, where's my finger? All right, there. And in any other home, I mean, this would be unnoticeable. If you look at most homes, if you look closely at their ceilings, there's little lines everywhere. Excuse me. The rest of the ceilings look great. The house looks great. Painted all the doors, all the trim from wood to white oil, semi-gloss. That door we're waiting to hang because we're doing tile in that room. We don't want the door in the way. We've just put in this sliding door, which was an immense amount of work. Trimmed out the inside of the sliding door. This is actually all trim. This is where the door starts. And then out here, this is where the door ends and starts. We trimmed it craftsman style, just how she wanted it. Cut out for the light. Now what we're going to do down here is called grouting, where you take mortar and you make a nice flat edge. And the reason we had to do that is this end was about 1 inch higher than this end. The concrete, somebody had done previous concrete work. You can see all the
previous concrete work that's been done in there, or attempted to be done in there. So this will fix that. We'll get that cement grouted in there, and it's a hydraulic cement, which means basically it's as strong as you can imagine, and will keep any moisture out from coming to the bottom of that door. We also put in this window, new window, trimmed it exactly the same way as the door, with that craftsman's look, you know, with that top edge. Looks really nice. The window came out really good. We put a 6-inch adhesive vinyl weather resistant threshold all the way around the interior, or the exterior, where the window tab meets the house, so it's totally sealed. There's no way moisture can get in there. It's a very good product. Here, there, the window. We'll obviously have to do some little touch up. So is in bad shape, but just a little touch up here and there of those types of things is to be expected when you're dealing with a job at this scale. In the bathroom, we removed most of the floor. Still got a little bit to get out. We're waiting the last minute to remove the toilet because people use the toilet. Got the shower walls all taken out. We've got this piece cut out here so we can make the plumbing go in and through here, so that way the wallboard can go straight up the wall, straight down this wall without hitting any plumbing, because we're putting a shower pan in here, which we already have. Then we put Duro Rock on the walls, some other stuff called Red Guard. It's a waterproof paint. And then we tile the walls and we tile the floor. I have the vanity, it's all rebuilt, ready to be put in place once the time is right. And it's painted white semi-gloss oil. Looks fantastic. And then a new light will go in too as well. And as well as tile on the floor. This is the face of the vanity. So when that's on there with new doors and a new front piece, covers this. I can't tell if you can see me. Covers all this. Like, looks like a drawer under the sink, you know. And then there'll be two doors that open there. And it'll open into this vanity. And that was all raw wood before. Took up the floor in the laundry room. Took out the cabinets that were here. Remade these cabinets. There's still a little touch-up work to do on the edges here, but put some cord around on them, make them look a little better. Painted them, they were raw wood, so we sprayed them with the oil white, and got new doors for them that have to be installed. Put all new hardware on all the doors. Fixed the garage fire door so it no longer needs to be replaced. At one point she was thinking of replacing it, but that's about a $500 door. So we were able to fix that for her. All the trim turned out good. The doors turned out fantastic. Put new pulls on the doors. Inside and out, the closets were painted. Had to cut around each one of these so she could put back her shelving system, which is tricky work to say the least. So far I think everything's going really good and looks really good. This is the floor tile for the bathroom. And the can't really see the wall tile. Yeah, it's this mosaic pattern repeats, and that'll be the wall of the shower. Floor of the shower or the bathroom is basically looks like marble. It's not, but it looks like it. It'll look very nice. That's the shower pan, and all that is the baseboard. It's all been pre-painted, ready to reinstall. When it's reinstalled, it'll need a little bit of TLC just because baseboards are beat up to begin with. Then you paint them, and it's on the floor, and there's just a lot happening. So there's going to be some little touch up on the baseboard once it's reinstalled. Then the floor is going in LVT through the bedrooms, in the laundry room, I believe. And then possibly the stairs. I'm not sure if she's decided on that yet. The stairs, as they are somewhat dangerous. They have this lip that almost trips you when you're walking down them. It's a half-inch or quarter-inch lip right on the edge. So we'll see. She'll probably want to replace them. So far, that's how it's going. Looks good.